But doing the same stuff that he's been doing for the last couple of years is just not working. And him making statements like this, I just think it's so lame and so corny. Like, for real. All right. Torture Talk After Hours. Like, share, subscribe to the page. So today we're going to be talking about Drake made a statement over at Apple Music about the album with him and PartyNextDoor. So we're going to get into that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. This is After Hours. You already know what it is. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. So let's get it, man. This comes courtesy of the Ville. Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the Cash App's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about the statement that Drake had made for the new album that he did with PartyNextDoor. It looks like Drake had made a statement over there at Apple Music. Apple Music actually puts reviews for the albums as soon as they release. I guess they give a description, and they let you read whatever it is that they think of the album and the artist that dropped it, whatever the case may be. But apparently, an artist could actually remove the description that Apple Music puts, and you could put your own description there for the album. So it looks like Drake, it says here from Apple Music, a note from the artist, Triple S for you, 74 personal minutes by PartyNextDoor and Drake for the city of Toronto, for Canada, and for the world that has tuned in to the sound of ours from time. OVO, OMO, Farina. And then it's quoted here. Maybe it was karma that caused a reversal in my luck.
Yeah, man. I'll be honest with you. I kind of knew Drake was going to do this. I kind of knew he was going to make this kind of statement. Not this statement here, but I knew, like, because you got to understand the mindset of Drake. At this point right now, he's trying to save face any way possible. Any way possible. If he could say he said something and it came to fruition, then you already know he's going to use it to his advantage. And I'm telling y'all now, it's going to be so many excuses for this record. So many excuses. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that a lot of us, we seen this coming, but you got a lot of Drake people out here, Drake fans out here, who just basically don't care. And they will say anything so they can, put Drake on a pedestal for some reason. I don't understand why. But let's keep it going, man.
You, most likely in the near future. Now, you would think that this is a quote that he's leaving for himself.
All right, let's go.
But basically, he takes this time to refer to other people in my luck and family fortunes. You, most likely in the near future. Now, you would think that this is a quote that he's leaving for himself, but basically, he takes this time to refer to other people and what they would think in the near future. Maybe it was karma that caused a reversal in my luck and family fortunes. Now, who at the time was Drake referring to when he was talking about somebody's family?
The crazy thing is, him making that statement right there, maybe it was karma that caused a reversal of my family fortunes. I mean, what do you mean by that, Drake? Do you mean Kendrick's karma or your karma? Which one? You know what I'm saying? It's a confusing statement. And maybe it ain't for me to understand. Maybe it ain't for us to understand. But you put it out there so we can always judge it or give our take on it. But from what I'm seeing here, I don't even know if you even know what you're saying at this point. You know what I'm saying? What does this have to do with your album with Party Next Door? I don't understand. Why would you put that there? Maybe it's something only you and Kendrick know. Maybe that's the case. Maybe only you and Kendrick knows this this little inside beef that y'all got going on, because y'all got some inside beef going on, and y'all got some outside beef going on that everybody understands. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all do.
I wonder, could it be Kendrick? I mean, I know that was the person that he talked about when it came to his family, when he brought up Whitney, bringing up family, and it's still continuing to do it after he made this statement. Bringing up family, bro, bringing up family again. This is crazy because it's the fact that you're talking about someone reflecting on the things that they've done or the things that they will go through because of karma that is affecting them and is affecting their luck, but also throwing shade to family. How would karma disrupt somebody's family? What are you trying to imply? Family fortunes? Safe to say that if we're talking about luck, family fortunes is going to mean fortune as in chance or fortune as in luck as well. I don't think that this means family fortune as in money or anything like that. So, who are you implying this for? If I got to put my money on it,
I definitely think that he's trying to insinuate something that we don't understand. And I think Drake is trying to be fake deep on certain things. I think he just does this just so he can seem like he's similar to Kendrick in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean by this, bro? You know what I'm saying? But why? But my question is, why put this here with this album? It doesn't make sense. It's like, and even some of the tracks on the album, right? Some of the tracks on the album doesn't fit the album because you're talking about Kendrick or you're talking about people that you have problems with. Why would you be addressing them on this album? Like, if I'm you, I'm doing a full-fledged rap album with the best producers I could grab. And I'm going 100% hard on every track. I'm talking like super crazy. That's how you make a statement. This here ain't making no statement. This is stupid. This is stupid, man. Just straight up dumb.
bro, I think he's going at Kendrick and the subliminal message that he left under his album's description. And you really got to think about what he's saying here. Doesn't feel like he's trying to say anybody's name, but the quote is something of regret. How you did something to reverse your luck and the luck of your family. And this is Drake again playing victim. This was Drake implying that he did no wrong, that this was something that was all against him, playing victim all over again, trying to speak from another person's perspective by putting quotables that nobody even said. Nobody ever said this. Said no one ever. But this is implicating regret. Someone implicating regret of something or something that someone did to someone, possibly like beating you in a rap battle. But again, just say his name, bro. Just say his name. We know the only person.
I definitely think that he got that from somewhere. Probably a movie, because we all know Drake loves movies. We all know he loves movies. So he probably got that from a movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he got that from somewhere where it's gonna come out. Maybe we'll type it in later. I'll type it in later and see where it actually came from. But yeah, he got that from somewhere, man. He can't come up with nothing on his own. At least from what I know. He can't really come up with nothing on his own. Yeah, man. This guy is a clown. Certified clown. What?
You were talking about when it came to family was Kendrick, when you were talking about his wife, when you were saying it in push ups, when you were talking about stuff in Family Matters, when you were talking about his Auntie Diaries, all that, bro. Remember, Family Matters, he was like, "Where's your uncle at? Because I want to speak to the man of the house." Everything, bro. Everything that Drake has said up until this point was in regards to Kendrick and his family and others that he was beefing with. You could say this is to be implied to everybody that he's beefing with, but we know the only people that he mentioned by family was Kendrick Lamar. Multiple family members. That's the crazy part. Truth be told, bro, I think that he put this in the Apple Music description to give that message out for people to read. And it looks like he wants people to understand that eventually he's going to try to get some type of get back that will make people think that karma was intended to get them because of what they did to Drake, is what he's really saying. Bro, it's just crazy. Like the fact that he thinks that he's
Okay, all right. So now I understand what he's saying now. I get it now. That was very well put. That was very well put, DeVille. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you should I call him DeVille, very well put DeVille, or should I say Ville? Like which one? But that was very well put. Okay, so now I understand. What he's basically saying is given the circumstances of right now, whatever happens later on, that's Kendrick and whoever's karma because of what he did to Drake. That's exactly what he's saying now. I get it now. It's just weird. It's weird. Karma's gonna come and get you, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get you. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I do know that Drake's setting himself up for failure. Because if you think about it, when you sitting around still thinking about Kendrick Lamar, that lets me know that no matter what, you are really, really, really hurt by what happened in this rap battle. And I don't think you could recover from it. I don't think he's ever going to recover from it. You ask me. I don't think he will.
saying, bro. I just can't even fathom how he thinks that he's like the only person that didn't do anything wrong. Like, what are we talking about, bro? This was a battle where someone said something to you and you said something to them. He's going to continue to play this role, to play this card, and then drop this album to make people feel like he's trying to get the party lit and trying not to beef anymore. But it's so much passive aggressive undertones that are being said within this album, whether it's the lyrics, the description, whatever the case may be. He's trying to imply these remarks that he's trying to let people know, seemingly while dropping this album. And it's clear that he's trying to leave a message for people. It's not really for a song or a collaboration that he wants to do with PartyNextDoor. I don't really see PartyNextDoor in the conversation after this album dropped. It's Drake and PartyNextDoor, even put PartyNextDoor in capitalization, but yet people are still talking about Drake. Nobody's even talked about PartyNextDoor at all.
That's 100% facts. 100% facts. Nobody's talking about Party, and it's supposed to be a Party's album. Like, I think what Drake should have did was, instead of him saying he's on this album, he should have just let Party drop an album and he just featured on most of the songs. That's it. And just named it Some Sexy Songs for You. And it had Drake all over it. Or he should have just dropped the rap album and then had Party on it. I'm looking at it from this point of view, right? And let's be honest with you. The Weeknd has dominated R&B. Whether it's R&B, dark R&B, pop R&B, whatever you want to call it. The Weeknd has dominated that. There's no one even coming close to that guy right now when it comes to that. He's dominated that field. And the way he did it was he played with different genres. And I don't consider pop a genre. I believe that's just popular music. It could be rap music that's popular that would be pop too. Most people would disagree. They'll say, well, pop is a genre. Pop isn't a genre to me. It's just popular music. That's all it is. It just so happens that most of us don't like the fact that popular music, we always, we voted against popular music, but that's another story. I think what Drake should have did was did a rap album, or he should have tried something different. But doing the same stuff that he's been doing for the last couple of years is just not working. And him making statements like this, I just think it's so lame and so corny. Like, for real. Let's keep it going.
Except the fact that potentially took the art idea from other artist from Toronto. It's the only thing that people have talked about when it came to party realization. But yet people are still talking about Drake. Nobody's even talked about PartyNextDoor at all, except the fact that he potentially took the art idea from other artist from Toronto. That's the only thing that people have talked about when it came to PartyNextDoor. So I don't think this is just a collaboration album that Drake wanted to put out for Valentine's Day. The songs don't even feel like love songs. They just feel like something that girls will listen to, like Lash Tech music or something. But there is definitely some other type of intent when dropping this album. I don't think he's trying to do an R&B album.
Yo, that is amazing. That's a good one, bro. Lash Tech music. Yo, that is a new one. Drake is Lash Tech music. Basically, like I'm me personally, I'm thinking he's saying girls getting their eyelashes done to Lash Tech music. Yo, if that's what he mean, well, if not, then I'm taking that. That's what I mean. Drake is Lash Tech music. Like he puts eyelashes. The girls that listen to him, they be doing their eyelashes listening to Drake. Bro, that's crazy. Lash Tech music is that's nuts, bro. Oh my god.
He's trying to cross, but also not trying to make it the forefront of the album itself. I don't think he's trying to do an R&B album. I don't think he's trying to do any of that. I think he's just trying to get a point across, but also not trying to make it the forefront of the album itself. In the album, though, he says that he has something for us in the summer. So we'll see if he actually names Kendrick again or if he decides not to say anything. Again, with everything being said, this is all just subliminals. Just say his name, bro. Just say it. Why can't you just say his name? Why are you going to do all this? Change the description on Apple Music. Go to the notes. Get a note from an artist. Shout out Toronto for like a real quick second. And then just put like this real ominous, real vague quotation about somebody who's talking about themselves in the near future. Like, nobody said this.
Yeah, we gonna end it there. We gonna end it there. Yeah, man, that's hilarious. Lash Tech music. Yeah, I think at this point, we can all agree that Drake has lost his way and he's basically just doing whatever. I'm telling y'all, man, the more he fight it, the more the Kendrick stranglehold just grips him up even more. Honestly, all he has to do is just make music and don't talk about Kendrick. Or even come out with an album and basically in the first song, see, I went through a harsh battle with Kendrick Lamar. See his whole name. I went through a harsh battle with Kendrick Lamar. He won, but I'm still gonna be me. Whatever you want to say. You mean that's it? I think if he did that, then in people's minds, if you admit defeat, they move on from it. But if you don't admit defeat, people gonna keep on prolonging and saying, "No, bro, you lost, and it's gonna go on forever." And I knowing Drake, he's never gonna admit defeat to Kendrick because he really feels as though he's bigger than Kendrick physically and financially or whatever way you want to think about it. He really feels it that way. He really does. But anyway, man, thank y'all for joining me. I really appreciate y'all for being here with me. All right, man. Y'all have yourself a good evening. See y'all. Peace. Bye.